Alright everybody, welcome back to a new episode. And first off, I would like to apologize. For what, you may ask? Well, I may have done a little bit of mining off camera, as they say. So no videos have come out recently, but I still have been busy, of course, naturally. And I just kind of want to give you an update about what's happening in Spawn here. So I'm pretty sure I showed off the bookshop in the last episode. It has been a while, so I kind of forget. But yeah, Rain made a bookshop here. It's Erasmus's Enchants. Go up here. I'll give you just a quick rundown. You know, all the books and stuff you need here. Payments here. It says Erasmus. The little lore is, you know, he built the bottom part first, and then he built up here. And he built a way up, but never built a way down. So he actually died up here. And he was also too scared to jump down in this little water pit here. So yeah, I did the armor stand there. That was fun. I learned a little bit about armor stands doing that. But nothing really is new with the scrap shop, but the fireworks shop, as you can see, definitely looks a bit different. Yeah, it's pretty much done for the most part. So you come in here, and you know, you have Sandra here running the front counter, and then here you go. This is just all the fireworks. It's just a diamond for a stack. At least for right now, because I can't really get much stock. I'll drop the price later, but yeah, it's all decorated. A little outdoor kitchen here, little dining area. That's Sandra. This is gonna be her sister Sally. That's why, you know, there's the orange and brown. You know, two sisters live here. I gotta finish the armor stand there for her. But then they got a little, like, just kind of like a rooftop. You know, you sit down, you watch the stars and whatnot here. So yeah, but I guess the really big thing is this. So this, it's still a work in progress, but this is going to be the entrance to our games area here. So this is a nice little kind of gatehouse, kind of archway that Rain built. And then Rain also built these statues here. And then I built this little, go in the cheaty cam here. Yeah, I built this little kind of Greek pavilion kind of thing. And so its main purpose really is to be the information center for the games area and the place where you go to purchase your tokens for the games area. So I'm thinking you walk in, there's information here, maybe something here, and then in the back there's gonna be these kind of I don't know how best to explain it, but it's going to be like a little system, like an interface where you can go buy your tokens. So you know, you put a diamond in a barrel here, you get 5, 2 diamonds, maybe you get like 15. 3 diamonds, maybe you get like 25, right? And it'll dispense it out to you. And then past this, in this whole kind of little area here, is going to be all of our games and stuff like that. So we haven't really done too much. Rain's starting like a little maze here, right beside my warehouse. Don't worry, I told him it's okay that he can do that. I didn't really have any plans for behind here anymore, so. But yeah, so we've been really, really busy around here. You can see, I'll get a little aerial cam here, but Spawn is really filling out, and it's starting to look really, really cool. Rain, he has his hole here still. He hasn't done anything with it, but he's gonna make like a little public garden area over here, which is going to be really cool. And then of course, kind of in this area is going to be the shopping district and all that stuff. So right now we only have, I guess, 3 shops, technically 4, but that one's not really up and running yet. I've been putting that one off. But yeah, we're gonna have like a bunch of shops here for everything we need, and yeah, it's gonna be cool once it kind of gets filled out a little bit more. But we've been really, really busy as of late, so I just kind of wanted to update you with that. I don't think anything. Oh, this is new here. Rain's actually also building a little sewer system under here that flies out to the other side, and I think he was gonna put like a potion shop under here, kind of like a black market Pirates Cove kind of thing. So that's gonna be really, really really cool once it gets done. He's got a bunch of projects on the go though. I can't blame him. I'm the same way, and I kind of do a little bit of one, leave it, and then come back to it a bit later. But yeah, so that's about it for Spawn. But we're gonna quickly go over to my factory because I got some new things to show you there. So I will see you there. Okay, here we are at the factory. And please excuse the mess. I have been busy here, and I just have like shulker boxes and chests and barrels just everywhere. But it looks a bit different from the last time I showed you. So the last time I showed you, I kind of was doing all the farms horizontally, especially the melon and pumpkin farms here. And I realized after watching a Will's Night video and seeing him make these kind of pumpkin melon towers that I'm missing. Like, that's a huge upgrade to what I was doing. So I decided that that's what I was going to do. But we'll go on the cheaty cam here just so I can show you a little bit. So each has 3 levels of melon pumpkins. Pumpkins are more than the melons. Like, pumpkins have more spaces than the melons. So it goes pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon. But yeah, so there's 3 on either side. In the middle, I'm going to kind of keep the same design as before. I'm going to have the eggs here, and then I'm going to do 2 or maybe 3 layers of sugar cane for paper and for sugar. But yeah, so I got to finish this side, but this side is pretty much finished. So the way it works is that, you know, these minecarts pick up all the melons and pumpkins that drop on here, and then they come to this unloading station here, and they'll stop. You know, it's a basic unloading station. They'll stop if the comparator sees things are being put into the hopper. Then that goes into this barrel here. From this barrel, it gets put into this dropper and basically gets shot down this tube here. So all of them are exactly the same. They'll get shot down the tube into this water stream, and this water stream goes to 2 sets of 2 hoppers. So the first set is 4 pumpkins. Both of these are 4 pumpkins here, and then both of these are for the melon slices. So we'll see the melon slices will come down and they'll get picked up by this hopper here, and then the pumpkins get picked up by that one. And so if I just drop down here to show you, we have storage for the pumpkins here, and the melon slices are just getting turned into bone meal because I don't really have any use for them. If I'm being completely honest with you, I could trade them to villagers and stuff like that, but I don't really need a ton of emeralds like that. Alright everybody, we're back here, and as you can see, some progress has been progressed, I guess. Anyways, we've obviously done some stuff since last time here. So as you can see, I have finished the egg farm. You know, I got, I think, 10 chickens in each. I think this one has 12 chickens because the last egg, I threw, like, I needed just one more chicken, and it ended up being like a triple egg. So yeah, so there's 12 in one of them. But yeah, as well as that, I have finished 1 layer of the sugarcane farm. I think I'm gonna do another 2 maybe. But this is go on the cheaty cam here. This is Tango Tech's design. I'll link it down in the description here. It works pretty well. The only thing that I kind of have noticed is that sometimes the pistons here will just fire randomly. How it's supposed to work is this observer right here is supposed to see when this sugarcane changes, when it grows, and then it causes these pistons to fire, and it just goes all the way down the line. I think maybe it sees like the sugarcane attempting to grow, and that's why the pistons randomly fire. So I'm not too sure, but it still works. And you know, we're gonna build enough layers of this where it's not gonna be that big of a deal. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. I guess I'll just take you around back. I'm sorry about using the cheaty cam all the time here. It's so much easier to just get in and around kind of the build here using it. But yeah, so for now we just have, you know, everything that's gonna fall, you can see right here, goes down here into this hole, and then it just slides right into these 2 barrels right here. Eventually these barrels are actually going to go down here and then get crafted into sugar. One side of it, and the other side of it's going to be crafted into paper for firework rockets. So I got to work on that still, but I'm going to finish the farm and everything. I just put these down here so, you know, I wasn't losing any sugar cane in the whole process. Yeah. And then of course the eggs here, it's just a simple minecart picking it up, dropping it into a system, and then that's just going to feed right into the auto crafter to craft the pumpkin pies. All right, everybody. So I finally got the auto pumpkin pie crafter set up. At least I think. I hope it works. I haven't tested it yet. I wanted to test it on camera with all of you. So behind me here, we have the pumpkin pie auto crafting array. Now this is Exuma's design. I will link the video in the description. I was looking at a couple designs. Oh, let me turn down the music, even though it's very nice. I was looking at a couple designs, and I decided that this one would kind of fit what I'm going for the best. So yeah, Exuma designed this one, and it works really, really good. But so we have our pumpkin pies here. We have our auto crafter, and then we have our 3 ingredients coming in here. Now the piping is a bit of a mess, but I'll get into that in a minute. But we have our pumpkins coming in on the right side of the crafter, our eggs coming in from the top, and then our sugar coming in from the left-hand side here. And that sugar, it's not hooked up to the witch farm sugar yet, but all I have to do is just run a pipe basically straight from there. But it is coming from this sugar auto crafter right here. So up here I set up a sugar auto crafter, and I set up a paper auto crafter. I haven't hooked up the paper one yet though to anything. But yeah, and that again just kind of goes to our 2 separate sides of this sugarcane farm here. So the one on the right here goes to sugar, and then this one here goes to paper. Anyways, I will flip the lever here, and hopefully we should see some pumpkin pies getting spit into the barrel. So let's check the auto crafter first. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how good this feels. I've been putting this project off for so long, and then while I've been doing it the past couple days, it's just been a little bit of a headache. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it but a headache. I just, I'm not sure if I want to do this or this. Actually, I'll give you an example here. So we see the pumpkin pies over here, or the pumpkins, sorry, over here. They're just coming from this system. They're getting sorted and then sent down this line into the auto crafter. But I also have this side over here that needs to come into the auto crafter. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to go from turning, the pumpkins, they drop from the farm into the item form, and then they get sorted into a chest. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to then shoot them back out in item form and then have a water column or a water pipe going to the auto crafter, or like having both of them meet up in a central location and then going to the auto crafter. It was a big headache. I decided it would be best just to run these like hopper pipes to it, just because this is kind of like the bulk storage already, and I already have it set up. So if this is full, it then just gets recycled into bone meal, and I didn't want to have to set up another system doing that. So I just kind of left this how it is, and I just decided to run these messy pipes. It doesn't look the cleanest, but it also, I guess, doesn't look horrible. I have to get more of these composters on top of these hoppers here. If anyone doesn't know why you do that, it's just so if something drops, like an item drops, it doesn't get picked up, 1. And 2, I believe it reduces lag. So anywhere I can put these composters on top of hoppers, I will do so. I just don't have any more wood here. But yeah, it's been quite a headache, but we're here now. And yeah, I actually probably could turn up the speed on this. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I got to make an actual storage system for this, obviously. But for now, it'll just go into this this barrel, I guess. I'll probably just put a couple chests under here, but I think maybe I can speed this up just a bit. Let's see, can I speed it up even more? Oh, what about 2 ticks? Oh, I think 2 ticks is the... Yeah, I think 2 ticks is as fast as we can do it here. It's about 1 pumpkin pie a second it produces, which is just, that's awesome. That's sweet. Although, I don't know if did we produce sugar quick enough? No, it doesn't look like it yet. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what the bottleneck is going to be for this this kind of design here. Again, I'm not really a redstoner per se. I know, I guess it kind of looks, by the looks of this, maybe I'm lying a bit, but I don't really know. Like, I didn't really think this through a whole heck of a lot, if I'm being completely honest. I didn't do a whole lot of math, so I don't think our bottleneck's going to be pumpkins. I originally thought it might be eggs. Ooh, just because eggs only get stacked into 16, so it's kind of hard. Like, you need basically 4 times the storage. You know, like one full double chest of pumpkins, for the same number of eggs, I'd need 4 full double chests of eggs. So, because they only get stacked to 16. So I thought that was going to be the bottleneck, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. I mean, we have a decent amount backed up. Huh. Anyways, I think I'm going to go head to spawn now. There's a couple things I want to show you there. And yeah, I guess I'll see you there. All right, everybody. So we're back here in spawn, and this structure behind me is something that you may have seen in various clips, in various episodes. It's been here for a while, but it is finally finished construction. So my friend Marcus Too Nice, he built this structure. And then he ran out of cobbled deep slate, and so he never really got back on to finish it. But I reached out to him like, hey, like, I can give you some cobbled deep slate if you want, so you know you can finish your church here, which is what it was. It's supposed to be like a religious building. I believe it's like the Grand Communion and the Disciples of Marcus or something like that. Anyways, yeah, he finished building it. And there is quite a bit of lore to it, actually. You can kind of see behind me, actually, these signs. There's a whole pathway with, I think, 4 sets of these signs that tell a story. So I kind of just thought it would be fun to just kind of go through it and read it and show it off. Because, you know, I like to show off new stuff in the world. You know, none of my friends make videos or anything like that. So I feel like, you know, I'm showing it off for them. So anyways, this deserves to be shown off. So here we go. So it's right beside my horse stable if you haven't saw it before. But yeah, so you come down here and I'll read it for you. St. Marcus spawned on the dawn of the first day. No loot, no books, no shelter. Just a lone man in a land of mobs. Frightened, yet bewildered, he set out to make it his home. One spring, he met another human, Alexia. She was the most beautiful thing Marcus had ever seen. They sang, danced, built, and laughed. They soon fell in love. A few seasons later, she was pregnant. However, an ancient evil called Herobrine stalked the land. Hatred of humans running deep, he planned to kill the baby. During Alexia's labor, Herobrine attacked the family. He struck Alexia a fateful blow. An arrogant Herobrine jeered to Marcus. To destroy my soul, you must give up your own soul. If you do, there will be no humans. Then they heard a sound. They looked and saw that Alexia had birthed twins. The choice was now clear to Marcus. Looking at his children, he said, Mom and Dad love you, Steve and Alex, and struck Herobrine's heart. The Disciples of Marcus, Grand Communion. So yeah, this is the little bit of lore that he gave to this place. We'll check out the inside here, but I thought, you know, it was really, really cool. So yeah, this is the inside of the Disciples of Marcus, Grand Communion. Now, actually, I guess I did take the oath. So I am allowed to be back here and on the stand. I will not read the book, though. I have not been allowed to read this book yet. I am not worthy, as Marcus has told me. So I've yet to read that book. I don't know what's in it. But yeah, and then I guess he's just got a little storage back here, yeah, from building and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's a really cool idea, you know. It might not be like the most grand of builds or, you know, the most detailed, but the kind of story behind it and the lore just kind of, for me personally, just kind of makes it, you know. I'm really happy he finished it, and I think it's a really, really really cool idea, and it definitely adds to the world, you know. So it's pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy he finished it. And then he built this thing over here too. In memoriam to all those who have fallen fighting against Herobrine's evil followers, forever in the stars. So he built just a little like a little statue or a little piece of art here, which is really, really cool. But yeah, I think that's about it though for the day. For the episode, I guess that's all I kind of wanted to show you here in Spawn. Yeah, this is the Disciples of Marcus Grand Communion. I will say that Marcus Too Nice is not the Marcus in the story. The Marcus in the story is like the original Marcus. He's just named after him, I guess. It's kind of like Jesus and like Jesus is how he described it to me. So yeah, Marcus Too Nice is not the Marcus in that story. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's episode. I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe, if you've gone this far. Obviously, maybe you've enjoyed it. So, maybe hit that notification bell, I think is another thing people say at the end of the videos. So anyways, yeah, that's going to be it for today. So I'll see you later.